viewers, welcome to my math class. Today I am going to explain that the 10th class, 3rd chapter, polynomials, first exercise, that is 3.1. Okay, so what is the first problem? See, in P of x is equals to 5x power 7 minus 6x power 5 plus 7x minus 6. What is the first question? Coefficient of x power 5. And the second question, degree of P of x. And third question, constant term from the given polynomial. So this is the given question. So we have to find what coefficient of x power 5. So we know that the constant term here, so this is called as the coefficient, and it is x is here variable. So what is asking? Coefficient of x power 5. Where is x power 5 term here? So the coefficient of x power 5 is what now? Minus 6. So the coefficient of x power 5 is equal to what? So minus 6. Okay. And now the degree of P of x. So what is the given polynomial? P of x is equal to 5x power 7 minus 6x power 5 plus 7x minus 6. This is the polynomial. So now we have to find the degree of the polynomial. What is the degree of the polynomial? The highest power of the monomial in the given polynomial is known as the degree of the polynomial. The highest power here. Where is the highest power? 5x power 7. So power is here 7 and 6x power 5. The power is 5. So 7 is more than 5 and 7x means power only 1. So from all these, what is the highest power? 7 only. So then the degree of this polynomial P of x is what? 7. This is the degree of the polynomial. And now constant term. So without the variables, how many terms are there? Only minus 6. So this is known as what? Constant term. So now the constant term is what? So minus 6. So this is the answer for the first problem. Okay. Now let us see the second problem. Okay. State which of the following statements are true and which are false. Give reasons for your choice. This is the second question of the first exercise. And now that in that first question is what? Second to first question. The degree of the polynomial root 2x square minus 3x plus 1 is root 2. Is this statement true or false? Yes. So root 2x square minus 3x plus 1 is root 2. What is asking? Degree. So degree means what I said, the highest power of the polynomial is known as the degree. So here power means here 2. This is the degree. But root 2 is what? Coefficient of x square. So according to our given statement, the degree of the polynomial, this is root 2. This is wrong. Means false. So what is the answer? False. False. So reason what? What is the reason? Root 2 is the coefficient of x square. Root 2 is the coefficient of x square. Okay. Now see the second bit. The coefficient of x square in the polynomial. The coefficient of x square in the polynomial P of x equals to 3x cube minus 4x square plus 5x plus 7 is 2. The coefficient of x square. The x square coefficient, what is there here? Minus 4. But what is saying? 2. So that's why this is also false statement. So now it is also false. Why? Because the reason is what? So the coefficient of x square is minus 4. This is the coefficient of x square. Okay. So now the third one is the degree of the constant term is 0. Yes. True. This is true. True. So the degree of constant term is 0. This is true. So these are the reasons for the given three problems. Okay. Now see the fourth problem. Okay. Now the fourth problem, 1 by x square minus 5x plus 6 is a quadratic polynomial. This is the given question. So actually, if the given polynomial x square minus 5x plus 6 is only a quadratic polynomial, but when it is under the division form, means when it is under the denominator form, so it is, first of all, it is not a polynomial. Why? Because as per the definition of the polynomials, so polynomial variables powers will not be in the negative form. So if you write this x to the power of minus 2, you will get. So that's why first of all this is not a polynomial. So then this statement is false. False. Reason is what? What? So given 1 by x square minus 5x plus 6, 1 by x square plus minus 5x plus 6, not a polynomial. At all. Okay, not a polynomial at all. So next, fifth one. The degree of a polynomial is 1 more than the number of terms in it. The degree of a polynomial is 1 more than the number of terms in it. So actually there is no relationship between the number of terms and the degree. So this statement is also false. So this statement is also false. So what is the reason? So degree is not related to number of terms. Degree is not related to the number of terms. Okay, so second bit completed. Okay, now let us see the third problem of this exercise. If p of t is equals to t cube minus 1, find the values of p of 1, p of minus 1, p of 0, p of 2, p of minus 2. So what is given polynomial? Given p of t is equals to t cube minus 1. This is the given polynomial. So we have to find the first one. What is the value of p of 1? Substitute t place 1. So p of 1 is equals to what? Substitute t place 1. Then what you will get? 1 whole cube minus 1. That is equals to 1 cube means 1 minus 1 is equals to 1 minus 1 value is how much? 0. And now the second one is what? P of minus 1. P of minus 1. So then p of substitute at t place minus 1. Minus 1 whole cube minus 1 is equals to. So minus 1 whole cube nothing but minus 1. And this is minus 1. Minus 1, how much we have to add? Minus 2. And the next p of 0. Substitute at t place 0. Then 0 whole cube minus 1. So 0 power something what? 0 only. 0 minus 1 means, so by subtracting this, what you will get? Minus 1. And the next p of 2. So p of 2 is equals to 2 cube minus 1. So 2 cube minus 1. Substitute at t place 2, then 2 cube minus 1. So 2 cube value is how much? 8 minus 1. That is equals to 7. 8 minus 1 is equals to 7. And the next p of minus 2. P of minus 2. This is the last one. So minus 2 whole cube is minus 1 is equals to. So minus 2 whole cube means, however, you will get that minus symbol only. So that is minus 8 minus 1. How much final answer? Minus 9. Minus 8 minus 1 is equals to minus 9. So this is the answer for the third bit. Okay, answer for third bit. Okay, now see the next problem, fourth problem. Check whether minus 2 and 2 are the zeros of the polynomial x power 4 minus 16. This is the given question. And now, so what is the solution? So what is the given polynomial? Given polynomial is x power 4 minus 16. Let it is be p of x is equals to x power 4 minus 16. So what we have to check here? Minus 2 and 2 are the zeros of this polynomial or not? We have to check. What we have to do? Minus 2 and 2 are the zeros of the polynomial or not? We have to check. So okay, for this, so take if x is equals to, first x is equals to minus 2. If x is equals to minus 2, then substitute at x place minus 2, then p of minus 2, it will become as p of minus 2. Substitute at x place minus 2, then what you will get? Minus 2 whole power 4 minus 16 is equals to, so minus 2 whole power 4, minus 2 is repeated even number of times, 4 times. Then what is the value for minus 2 power 4? 16 and minus 16. 16 minus 16 is equals to 0. 16 minus 16 is equals to 0. See here, for which value of the x the given polynomial becomes the 0, then that is called as the 0 of the polynomial or root of the polynomial. We know that. So now, so for this x is equals to minus 2, so we are getting for the polynomial value is 0. So that's why x is equals to minus 2 means minus 2 is the 0 of the polynomial. Therefore, minus 2 is the 0 of the polynomial, is the 0 of the polynomial. Okay, now let us see that what if x is equals to 2. If x is equals to 2, then what? So let p of 2 is equal to what we can write? 2 power 4 minus 16. Substitute x place 2 only. So 2 power 4 means again 16. 16 minus 16, that is equals to what? Again we are getting the 0. So this, therefore 2 is also 0 of the polynomial. 0 of the polynomial. So therefore, so minus 2 and 2 both are the zeros of the given polynomial x power 4 minus 16. So therefore, minus 2 and 2 both zeros of the p of x is equals to x power 4 minus 16. Zeros of the polynomial p of x equals to x power 4 minus 16. So this is the solution for the fourth problem. Okay. Let us see that the fifth problem, last problem of this exercise first. So check whether 3 and minus 2 are the zeros of the polynomial p of x is equals to x square minus x minus 6. So now what is given polynomial p of x equals to x square minus x minus 6. So we have to check 3 and minus 2 are the zeros of the polynomial or not. So for that, if x is equals to 3, first we have to take. Then p of 3 is equals to what you will get. Substitute x plus 3. We can write it as what? 3 square minus 3 minus 6. So that is equals to 3 square value is how much? 9. Minus 3 minus 6 minus 9. So 9 minus 9 is equals to 0. So here we are getting what? Therefore, p of 3 is equals to 0. P of 3 is equals to 0. Then 3 is the 0 of the polynomial. Then 3 is the 0 of the polynomial. So 3 is the 0 of the polynomial. So now if check one more 0, that is if x is equals to minus 2, then substitute x plus minus 2, p of minus 2 is equals to, so x square means minus 2 whole square minus x means minus 2. So already in the given question minus as is there, but substitute x plus again minus 2, so minus 6. So finally what you get? Minus 2 whole square means what? Minus 2 whole square, minus 2 into minus 2, that is minus into minus plus 2 to the 4. So 4, and this minus into minus plus 2 minus 6. See, observe 4 plus 2 6. 6 minus 6 is equals to 0. However, for this also, so p of minus 2 also we are getting the 0. So therefore, then minus 2 is also 0 of the polynomial. 0 of the polynomial. Minus 2 is also 0 of the polynomial. Given polynomial. So therefore, what? Check whether 3 and minus 2 are the zeros of the polynomial. So it is given. So now 3 and minus 2 both are the zeros of the polynomial. Okay. So therefore, 3 and minus 2 are both the zeros of the u of x is equals to x square minus x minus 6. So this is the solution for the fifth problem of exercise 3.1. Okay, I hope you understand all these solutions for the exercise. So thank you very much.